Hello everybody, it's Kristy. Welcome back. So what have I got here today? I'm trying to work on my March piece. Just need to move my chair in. It's a bit difficult. Sometimes the chair gets stuck on the carpet. All right, so sorry I haven't been around. I've just been a bit tired from a few things I'm doing at the moment. My father-in-law just went in and had a hip operation the other day, and so he came out today, so we just went up there and did a few extra things, and I'm just trying to get my head around from coming home from the beautiful retreat and trying to get back into the swing of things. I worked it one day. I think I worked one day last week. Can't remember now. So that takes up a bit of my time when I do that. And then it was just other things that I was just doing. And my husband was home all week. So that's a little bit of a stop on my videos because he likes to do things, or, you know, we like to do things together. So anyway, let's get back to this. So I have done my March memories. And I haven't really explained anything about my memories. I did a little bit in the first video. But I'm just trying to think what this is related to memories. I think it's just the colour pink. I've always gravitated to the colour pink when I was a little girl, and I did make a beautiful pink skirt when I was about 13. It was my first skirt. I don't think I've got. It was sort of more flowery. I think I have a photo somewhere, but I'm not sure if I'm able to find it. But what can I think about here? Just, I don't know. I think it's just memories of anything really that comes to mind while you're stitching. You'll be stitching along, and you know, you'll have thoughts of something in the past when you were a child or a young adult or even an older adult. It's just, I suppose it's just remembering anything. I think that's a good thing. So what have I done on my piece? I've written March, and I was just about to write down memories. Because why can't I do that? Oh, because I know why. I need two M's. I have to think why. Yeah, I need two M's, and I've got this upside down. So it needs to be an empty one like that. Oh, and this needs to go up this way. Oh, hang on a minute. M-E-M-O-R-I-E-S, but the E needs to be turned around. Oops. So it's a blank space, and the S is there. So we'll get our pink, and we'll just stamp it on here. The M's have got a bit too much on it. And now they've all decided to fold over. This is the stamp that I got from, I think it was Temu, but it was the baby one. I didn't like it at the beginning, but now I actually really like it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm a little bit tired. I've been up early today. So, and I'm trying not to have a sleep in the afternoon, otherwise I just don't sleep at night. So, memories, M-E-M-O-R-I. I think that needs to go over slightly. Right, let's do that again. M-E-M-O-R-I. O-R-I-E-S. So the E will go in there when I've taken it from there to there. And I'll put it on here. So I need to take the E. And put the E here. Get the little tissue and wipe down just the edge and put it flat. Let's just try and start again with that E. That's better. Right, E goes that way. Tiny little bit. That's better. Heaps better. Right. And now I need the M. That will have to do. I can't do anything about that. So that's memory. So put the lid on there. Didn't turn out as how I wanted it, but the person that's going to get this can always do something else. That's their oh, I was going to say not the application. That's what they can do. They can just change it up a bit. So I've done some back stitch through here and here. I've put my rick rack on. I've just put fabric here and a bit of seed stitching. I found this like pink trim ribbon, very see-through-y, so I've just done a bit of seed stitching. 2 hexagons, some trim, lacy trim, a bow, excuse me, and some lace here. And I've sewn all around the edges so that stays on. I've cut that flower out from something else. These are just little bits of cut off of fabrics that I had, so I thought I'll just put it under the pink daisy. So, and then I've just sewn all these on. I've glued this down on top of the doily, and then the doily's stitched down. I've got a name here, CG I think it is, but that's just one of those French labels. So that one is ready to go. Obviously it's going to have a lining on the back. And that's ready to go. So this one here is my next part of it. So I've just stitched this flower down. I've done this in here, stitched that, the lovely little button. I've stitched this down, and now I've just got to find some other bits and pieces to stitch down. I'm trying not to use too many colours. Just trying to stick to the colours that I have in my bag, because otherwise, I mean, how many colours can you put on something? Lots, and I just won't get it done, and I need to get this finished because I have other things to do. I need to do some quilting. So what I have lost is, you know, I always lose my needle. I had one in the bed and it fell out of my hand, and do you think I could find it? No, I can't. So now I don't even know where this needle's gone. Oh, there it is. Stuck it in there. So what am I going to do here? I think this is just, I think I just do running stitch all over it, because it's a bit of a hard piece to do, and I needed to flatten, unless I can always stitch around the edge of that. So I can do that with some cotton. Could I do it with this? I could even do it with this here. This here was a flat love heart, and I've just hot glued it down on this little doily and stuck the doily down. I've got 2 Suffolk puffs, and this was just layers on top of one another, and the pink under here was the first bit of layering, and then I've just layered on top of each other from there. So I'll just probably do a little bit of back stitch along here. You don't have to go all the way down, you could just go gently on the piece. Sirens are going off at the moment. Can't believe it's been like a week, nearly 2 weeks since we started the retreat on Monday. That's gone so fast. I can't believe I had such a great time with everybody. I've made contact with everybody that I were friends with, that I've made new friends. I'm not you can't contact everybody just yet. Everybody's just getting back into their life again, and whether they make contact, that's up to them. You're not going to be contacting everybody. It's quite hard to keep up the contact sometimes when you've got too many. So we had a big storm here the other day. We got hail, and they said the winds were 133 kilometres an hour. And my daughter was at home and she was getting a little bit scared. So we FaceTime one another, and I just told her to stay away from the windows, lock all the doors, and just keep inside. And it passed. It only lasted probably 15 minutes, and then it came over to our way, because her suburb is sort of in front of us but to the right. And my other daughter's power went out because the water got into her sockets, her power sockets. My son's house is fine. His house is all fine. But we didn't lose any power, which was good, but heaps of people lost power. Made a big mess and a flood in the shopping centre, my local shopping centre as well. So yeah, done a bit of damage within, the 15 minutes that it came. I think it was one of those supercells, they call that. So how's everybody? I don't know whether you're on holidays or back on, I was going to say school holidays, but you're not a kid. So yeah, maybe you are on holidays yourself. And if you are, I hope you're having a lovely time stitching wherever you are. I know Christine was on holidays, but she's back now, so that's lovely. I think she had a lovely time. She put up a few videos of her and Fleur Woods as well at the retreat, so I've been watching that. And the lovely Sally from Dotty B, she has put up a video, a little post on her Instagram about her next workshop. So if you're interested and you're in the UK, get along there and meet new people and just start creating something lovely. And I believe it's bunting, so that'll be quite nice. I haven't actually done bunting before. And so that's the 5th of April. So all the details are on her YouTube, her Instagram page, so that's good. If you are attending, I hope you have a lovely time. And then in May, I am travelling over to the UK for Sally's workshop. I'll be there on the 10th of May workshop. So if you're interested in wanting to meet me or just go to Sally's workshop, be sure to get on the list and let her know that that's what you want to do on the 10th of May. I don't know what she's doing at the moment, but I'm sure she'll let me know. And it'll be lovely to meet people in her workshop. I wanted to go just for the workshop, so I decided to do that. And then I could go and visit my husband's auntie, which I class as my auntie as well. I love them all. I love them. And then my husband's cousin and their kids. He's a bit younger than my husband. So I'll look forward to seeing them. I don't know if the girls know that I'm coming, so I hope they don't watch this video. So I'm just going around the edges. It's showing a little bit of an outline, which is good. I don't mind that. I probably should have just gone straight over there. But I've done it now and I'm not going back. So I'll just continue over the top. All my auntie's stuff has finished now, so that's good. I'm pleased about that. And thanks to my auntie, I'm able to go and use some of my inheritance money on the lovely Fleur Woods retreats. So, and she would have loved that. So I'm really pleased I can do that. She comes in September. So I get to spend some overnight stays, and then for the second part of the retreat, I just come home for the one night and then go back in the day. So I'm very, very much looking forward to that. And I have I'm trying to think of a plan to make a dress. I have this, I'll show you what I'll do is I'll finish the flower and I'll see if I can get the concept going. There's two things that I want to do. Oh, I've gone into the wrong thing. I'll just come back. There's two suggestions in my head that I could do, but I haven't actually sort of figured it out yet. So what I should do also is here. So where is it here? I went to Kmart, which is the shop here in Australia, and they had this dress. And it's see-through, which I wouldn't wear. And it's got a big thing here. But I was thinking of, it was only $2 because they were chucking it out. But I was thinking of putting doilies over the top of this. But I'm thinking I might line it first with normal fabric. Now I've got some really light fabric that I got from the retreat. I'll just get it. Because I do like pink. So I've got this here. So I could make a pattern because there's quite a lot here. To cover up the underside, I could just sew down this on the top, and then I don't think I've got any doilies. Oh, look, there's a lovely bird. Yeah, no, maybe not the pink, because what it will do, it will show the pink underneath. So that's definitely a no-no. I've got heaps of white fabric underneath, or I might just basically put them on the top. And then I will just go round. I think I need to make it a little bit wider as well, but it does stretch, so that's a good thing. You can see that under there too. I don't think that will matter, to be honest. So I need to start something. So that's a thought for that. start that for the Fleur Woods cocktail party. So if you've got ideas for that, just put them in the comments below, or help me out with, you know, maybe what I should do with lining. Should I line it or just leave it as is? Because it'll get really quite tight if I start layering underneath, because it's already a bit of a slight slimming tight dress, and I don't want to be choked. Feel like I'm choking to death in the dress. So that's what's going on there. My Just Because quilt, I finished all the rows. I think I finished all the rows, and I've just got to do the 2 embroidery pieces, so that's going to get started soon. So I'll come on here and do that. So I've been finding it a bit hard to do the videos at the moment. So it's not that I haven't forgotten, I just haven't found the time to do it. And what's happening with my Gosling quilt? Well, I'm going to start that with my lovely friend Michelle, and we're going to Wakwa on Tuesday next week, and we're going to try and start that together, because she's got hers and I've got mine, and I haven't started anything yet because I wanted to do it with a partner. So she's going to become my partner in the quilt, and we're going to help each other out. And I haven't seen her since I've come back, so that'll be good. And what else have I got? I talked about my Just Because I'm doing my pouch. Oh, and my what is slow stitch. I've got one more page to go. Oh, well, I've got 2 pages to go, but I know what I need to do. I just got to get and do it. But I have been a little bit tired lately. It might be just the weather, because the weather's changing at the moment. So I'm just folding these over. Excuse me for that. I have had a few late nights because my husband's been away racing down south a bit. So I've been waiting up for him, and so that's been going to bed about 11 or something like that. And then, because I'm up early. And I'm not trying to get into the pattern of having a sleep in the afternoon. So I had to get out of, I was in my room just sitting with the dogs for a bit, and I had to get up out of off the bed because I was finding myself very tired. It gets very relaxing to sit in the bed with all the dogs and do some stitching, and then I find myself falling asleep. So I've just done that little bit there. Maybe I could do this here. So all I'm doing is just doing a bit of a running back stitch thing, just to go over the edge of the flowers of the print. You don't have to be exact, as long as your thread doesn't keep coming out your needle. Or in my case, when I was stitching in my bed with, you know, putting my feet up a bit, I dropped the needle, and do you think I could find it? No, I've stripped the bed a bit, pulled the pillows away, looked under the dogs, lifted up the sheet. I don't know where it is. It'll turn up because I lost the needle before, hours ago, this morning, after he came back to dropping my father-in-law off at home. Oh, come on. I'm getting a bit tired. I need to cut. And I thought these scissors were a little bit yeah, it is. They get magnets, so if you can't find it, use your scissors to find the needle. So yeah, I got out of bed and there was the needle on the floor, and I already looked on the floor twice. So I don't know. They must just hide somewhere on me. But I do know that if you have your iPad near you and you drop your iPad is magnetic and it will pick it up, because many times I've lost my needle. Oh, it's stuck to the iPad. So that is a good thing to have if you can't find your needle and you've got your iPad close by, remember that it might be stuck. Oh, it's because this piece isn't long enough and I just don't want to get another piece. (5:20) it is here, so I will only have this a short video because the woofers, they're all somewhere here. Oh no, there's 2 in here and 2 out there. They'll be asking for their dinner shortly. And since, oh, that's it, I'm not doing it again. Since I'm the only one here, I have to feed them. How about we put this on while this is here? And I'm just going to do it with that. That will do fine. It's a nice pink. I'm loving these scissors. I just think they're lovely. They're nice and cool on your fingers. They're quite heavy enough. And if you don't know the history of the stork, they used this, the shape of these, I believe so, but they used to use those type of scissors. It might not be the shape, but it's those type of scissors they used for cutting the umbilical cord when the babies were born. So that's why they're in the shape of a stork. But I was told by, I don't know who I was told, but I was told by somebody that, you know, is into embroidery. So I don't know if Wikipedia will tell you a different story, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it because I think it's a lovely thing. There was something on Stan about, I was listening to the news, the radio this morning, and it's about 10-pound poms coming to Australia in the 50s. And I think he's made like a movie or something out of it. I think it's in Australia. And it's to do with the poms coming over on the boat. But my father-in-law were definitely 10-pound poms, and that was in the 70s. The end of 69 they came out. And they literally came out for £10 to Australia to start a new life. So, very interesting. But I don't have Stan, so if you've got Stan, and that's the sort of thing you like to see, jump on Stan and have a watch. Now I'm hoping that'll be okay actually there, because I've just realised that that'll be alright. If it gets stuck in there, it'll be alright. You can tell how much it's faded because when you open up that, there, see how dark that is there? To compare to the lightness of that. So yeah, it's got a lot of use on it. Got my thimble on today. I don't even know. Oh, I forgot to show you the other day when I was showing you my goodies. The lovely, it's either Jeanette or Jean Ann. I think it's Jeanette. They gave us this beautiful ring cutter and it's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. You just stick it on your finger, and when you want to cut the fabric, the cotton, here it is. I haven't got any to show you. Oh yes, I have. And you just cut it. Great for the plain. Don't have to worry about people taking your scissors off you because, oh, they're sharp. It's all right. I'm not going to get into that story right now. So, yes, I probably said that in my thing the other day. But I'm not getting into politics with that. Corinne will have gone off to America today, being Saturday, so I hope she goes well with her pinball adventure with her husband, because he's obviously into pinball machines, and they I think they're doing a tournament over there from memory. So that'll be fun for her to go over and explore the quilts and the vintage stuff. Oh, it'd be just awesome. I'll just go around a little bit more, maybe just to fill in the extra gaps that I've made, so we know that it's secure, because the person, I don't even know whether this is going overseas or whether this is going in Australia. I'll have to have a look and see how much it is to send overseas. I'm hoping it's not going to be too much. Is that all? I don't know what else. Oh, and I've got to do my project from the retreat. I knew there was another one. I just love it when I stab myself in the thumb. The other day I stabbed myself right there with my unpicker, and the stupid thing has this attachment on it. Well, it's not a stupid thing. It comes out, and at the other end it has just the pointy thing. I can't remember what that's called. So I was using the unpicker part, and the actual unpicker itself came out of the tool, and then it was just sticking out my finger, and I pulled it out, and it just sat there like this, no blood. And then it decided to do a tiny little bit of blood there on my thumb. I went, oh, wow, that could have been a lot worse, but it did hurt when it went in. So then I had to stop what I was doing. I don't think I was filming, and then go and get a Band-Aid. Excuse me, but it seemed to have wrecked itself and fixed itself up and stopped bleeding straight away, which is really good. I need to put that. Have I got that down there? Yeah, I have. So that's really light pink there, and this is faded, so I might just come up in the middle. I like to do that sometimes, come up in the middle, couple of stitches there, just to tack it down. And then I just like to tack off the, do a couple of stitches with the thread. I couldn't think what I needed to say. That's what happens when you get tired. My brain goes to sleep. And I know enough is enough. So what have I got? I've been going half an hour, so I'm going to leave that here because honestly I'm getting tired. I'm making mistakes and I'm not really talking. So I want to thank you very much. So this is the lovely March Memories with Kate in the Nest. If I haven't said that, I forgot. So she's doing a Kate in the Nest collaboration 2025. So if you don't know anything about this and you're new on my channel and you've just seen this, go over to her YouTube channel. She's a great YouTuber. She does beautiful works with embroideries, and you could just watch her all day. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.